gonna have to ask some of my
Well,
friends about that.
I was talking to a friend of mine not too long ago, and he made the argument that maybe Juneteenth Day is
And that's something I
for
saw
the
recently.
African American 4th of July.
I really didn't know much about this until
Sure.
I think this year, Juneteenth.
Yeah, it's got a lot of precedent. So I
Talk
would
about that.
Well, June 17th was the day where, in the middle of the Civil War, a lot of slave owners left their plantations and they moved west into Texas and took their slaves with them. And the argument was that they could take their slaves west and kind of be protected from all this mess of the Civil War. And so parts of Texas were just so remote. I mean, you might as well be on Mars. And so June 17th of 65 was the day that news that the emancipation and the Civil War were over actually reached the far western regions of Texas. So
that's what Juneteenth
was the day that
is that June 17th? What is that?
Yeah, 1865. And so ever since then, Juneteenth has been celebrated with various degrees of popularity, but it's always circulated in and around African American communities. So I would recommend, for your consideration, that Juneteenth may be the African American July 4th. I think that might be a reasonable way to think about that.
It's also something to note that Nat Turner originally had his rebellion planned for July 4th, which I think is pretty awesome. I mean, that's if you were going to do something like that in that kind of a scenario, July 4th would be the day. Independence Day.